Hello, hello, hello. This is another edition of Book It. I am so glad to be in the house with you again on today for another edition of Book It. This is Java Madison. I am so excited to be back with you. Yes, yes. Go ahead right now, click like and share. If you've been blessed by some amazing lineups, as we consider the history of Book It, this is Black History Month. And this is a month of love. Remember on last year, we had, Alexis Madrid with us, February 4th of last year. She was speaking about the 10 rules of dating. We had Brandy Maxwell, Love Strong. And then I know you remember, Pastor Keenan West, where he talked about identity theft for Black History Month, as he identified how Israel is actually located in Africa. I mean, with Black History Month and Love Month, I can just say it's black love, black love, black love. So listen, I hope you are have your seatbelts on, because you are indeed again going to be in for a treat this month. This month coming up, we have with us on tonight Demia Doggette. She has written a beautiful book that we're going to highlight here shortly. It's the Chronicles. That's right. It is the Chronicles of a Girl Named Noah, My Glorious Skin. We are looking forward to see her and be with her on tonight. Then we have Carl McRoy. He has written a dynamic book. He's going to be here on the 17th of this month, on Black Adventism and the Black Healers. Also, the African-American healers. You have Dr. Andy Lampkin, talking about the different heroes, legends, as it were, in Adventism. And then, we have Dr. Carlton Bird. He will be speaking with us in regards to free. That's right, about the oppression of Blacks here in America. And so we are indeed just excited for this awesome lineup that we want you to begin to push the like button, share it everywhere, and let people know that Book It is back in the house for this special Black History edition. And so without further ado, we're highlighting our author on tonight, who is Demia Doggette. She has written a book, again, as I mentioned, entitled The Chronicles of a Girl Named Noah, My Glorious Skin. And without further ado, I want to bring her in. Welcome her. How are you doing, Demia?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Java?
Yes, listen, I am so excited. I am tickled pink. I want to say that I am feeling fancy. Did I do it like your husband? He has those words just couch right. Listen, giving a shout out to the bishop. And so we're just excited.
I am too. I am too. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yes, what you have done is nothing short of amazing. It is
Thank you.
pioneering, that you would put a book out that is reaching a generation that needs to be read to,
Absolutely.
that needs to burn.
Absolutely.
And so I just want to ask you, what inspired you to write this book, The Chronicles of a Girl Named Noah, My Glorious Skin, and then who is Noah?
Okay, so I had so much inspiration behind writing this book. It's actually based off of true story, true events, but I wanted to actually take the opportunity of what happened with us and translate it into a book, so it can also be something that helps other moms and dads and young girls, young girls and boys, people of all different backgrounds. So about 3 years ago, my daughter at the time, she was 2.5, 3 years old. And she comes up to me and she's always like, she's my little mini me. So anything I do, Noah thinks she has to do as well, right? So we're sitting up there and she's putting on my makeup and I notice that she gets a little upset. So I'm like, hey, what's going on? She's like, Mommy, why is it that your skin is dark and my skin is light? And so, Java, when I tell you, I knew that question was coming. Like, I knew it was coming one day. I just didn't think it was coming at 2.5. Like, girl, girl. So of course I did everything in that moment to just completely pour into her, to tell her how beautiful she is, to tell her how amazing differences can be. Like, you don't want to all be the same. We as Black people, we come in all different shapes, sizes, colors, hues, everything in between. We talked about melanin, we talked about all those different things. And so again, I just took that and I was like, you know what, my baby girl, she's always asking such inquisitive questions, such great questions. And I want to take this opportunity to not only, again, pour into her, but this is a learning experience for all of us out there. And so it took me 3 years. That's a whole nother conversation. But it took 3 years to like get this thing written, get it illustrated, get it published, but it is out there. And when I tell you, it is literally changing lives of, I'm thinking this is just going to be something that's like for the kids. I just got a text message today of a lady, she's a grandmother. There's like National Read Along Day at school. And I read for some students up in Jacksonville, and the grandmother sent a text message. Oh my goodness, we're Mexican American, and I was always, scrutinized for my skin, and I'm so thick. Like, this is healing me, and I'm like, well, thank you, Jesus. It's healing people of all age groups. So I'm super thankful for the opportunity.
Listen, I mean, to hear how it's healing so many people, I've got a few copies here. I mean, I've got it in my hand. I mean, this thing, when I feel the texture of the book,
Thank you.
I don't know if anybody knows, but I'm a publishing director and I see a lot of books, right? And packaging is everything. I remember
It
for
is.
Christmas, I treated myself and I bought some expensive cologne. I've never done this before in my life. I don't spend money on cologne. I like the oils that's $10. Come on, somebody. But I said, I'm going to spend some money, and she gave me this big old bottle. I'm going to have it all year, right? A Sauvage or something like that. And she tried to give it to me in a little rinky-dink bag.
See.
I'm like, well, I'm not going to spend $200 to feel good about myself, and you give me this rinky-dink bag. I said, let me get that Cartier bag. Well, it's not Cartier. I said, I don't care.
Okay.
and that's how I feel about this book. I mean, such a powerful message, and the illustrations, and I mean, it's phenomenal. The feel, the texture, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So right now, what we're going to do is I'm going to put a website up. Right now, I'm going to put this website up, and what I'm going to let you all know is I need you to right now go to this website. A girl, right, named Noah.com. I need you to go and get this book. Look,
get it.
Look, this is our own. Demia, by God's grace, I see something. I see this in the Target.
Hallelujah. You better speak over it. Come on now.
I mean, why not? Why?
Yes.
I mean, the message, man, is woo, it's hardcore, it's authentic. A girl named Noah.com. Right now, we need you to go and support this book. It's Black History Month. Before you go get a t-shirt and Black Power this and a necklace that, right, and a hairdo this, you need to go to a girl named Noah right now and get this book. Will you do that for us? Hey, we know you will. We thank you. Push the click, share, and like button right now, Demia. I want to share this video for our viewing audience about the impact that the Chronicles of a Girl Named Noah, My Glorious Skin, is having right here in the state of Florida. Why don't you tune in as we look at this quick video?
Parents know young children full of questions and sometimes tough topics when it comes to issues of race, identity, and social constructs.
And the answers spark conversations adults even have a hard time grasping. WPTV's Chris Gilmore has a story of one mom who found a solution in a children's book that she wrote to help not only her daughter, but kids everywhere.
From arts and crafts to Santa Claus, a child's world.
Uh-oh, did the sound go out on your end?
It's light.
Doggette saw the opportunity for a teaching moment. The lesson, your hue doesn't determine who you are.
In that moment, I was like, you know what? I want to take this a step further. And I really want to create an illustrative journey to just show her, not just my daughter, but all the different colors and hues of people, children that are out there, just how beautiful they are.
It sparked the idea for Doggette's latest project, The Chronicles of a Girl Named Noah by Gloria Skin. With its release, she joins the ranks of authors writing about their community.
The biggest takeaway is not just for her to see the beauty in herself, but to see the beauty in everyone. You know, like there's a mosaic of different colors.
Colors all capable of great things. Look at this. Noah sitting with who? Who are those guys? Jordan and Jason. Those are your cousins. Children's books written about racially diverse characters grew to 30% in 2020, according to the University of Wisconsin's Cooperative Children's Book Center. Doggette says the book's reception after its release on Amazon was nothing short of wonderful.
On our launch day, within 5 hours, we went to #1 on Amazon.
Her husband says she's grateful for her message and hopes it reaches others, much like how stories did in his family growing up.
My grandfather, going through what he went through, he actually was in Memphis during the time when Martin Luther King was shot and had, as a pastor, crosses burning on his property from the KKK. So they have their stories and experiences and, you know, all of the work that they've done to kind of help produce progress and push us along in this country.
Moving forward, Doggette says she hopes her book leaves a lasting impact on future generations, including her own.
I hope that my newest one, who will be here in April, I'm hoping that he is born into a world where he feels included.
A seat and a voice for everyone. In Lake Worth Beach, Chris Gilmore, WPTV News Channel 5.
Wow. Amazing. That is just so amazing that this is out there impacting lives. And I just want to congratulations.
Thank you.
You know, from everybody that's watching, they've already told me they've gone to a girlnamednoah.com to start buying. We're not going to continue if you don't do that. Yeah. So look, let's get into it. You know, do you mind reading some of the book to us?
I would love to. Yes, I would love to do
bring
that.
your kids around. This is amazing. It's major. Like this is the heart, man, of what it means to be Black, man. I mean, just the authenticity of this experience is just I'm taken away. I'm gonna stop talking. You know, but share with us, you know, this amazing story in your book, The Chronicles of a Girl Named Noah, My Glorious Kid.
Awesome. Yeah, okay, perfect. So let's get started. Once upon a time in a not so far away land, there lived a feisty, fun, and spunky little girl named Noah. This 3-year-old was 4 parts sunshine, a dash of princess, and 5 cups of happiness, all rolled into one. Always walking with a smile on her face, Mommy was taken aback to see her frowning one morning. Mommy, I'm feeling sad, said Noah. What's wrong? Mommy asked with concern. This morning while brushing my teeth, I noticed something. What was that? Mommy asked. My skin. Noah replied. It doesn't look anything like yours. Morgan is the same color as her mommy, and so is Kumani. Why is your skin dark and mine isn't? Mommy took a deep breath as she knew this question would one day come. She kissed her daughter tenderly and explained. Uh-oh. I think our pages are off a little bit. That's okay.
We're reading to the kids right now.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm going to go from your page that you have up there, and I'll just read that. So it says, remember, my love, no matter the color in which you've been graced, your skin is your glory that you must embrace. On the outside, we're different, each color unique. But the inside is what matters. That's what makes us complete.
Yes. I think I had the .com over that part.
Oh God, no problem. Okay.
Awesome.
So everyone's skin is different. We are African American, which means our roots are from Africa, but our experience is in America. We have a rich legacy of people who come in all different colors. Mommy's skin is the color of sweet dreams when you close your eyes, or your favorite chocolate dessert.
Wow.
The sun has richened me to a blessing, and melanin has graced me with its presence.
Wow. Listen. Right now, we are with Demia Doggette. She gave you a little taste of this book. You know,
just a little bit.
Listen, I can't give you all of it, or I'm not going to go and buy the book. You know, but I mean, talk about the power of imagination.
Oh my goodness!
Because of the words that you just used, mommy's skin. Ooh, I gotta put that back up. Mommy's skin, right?
Yes,
is the color of sweet dreams when you close your eyes.
Okay.
For your favorite chocolate dessert.
Okay, I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna let them know, Java. Okay. So, as a darker complected woman, and I know all my chocolate sisters out there have a story. Oh, you're cute for a chocolate girl, or you're like, there's so many. Oh man, there's just so much out there. There's so much. There's a lot of ignorance. We'll put it like that. There's a lot of ignorance out there. And I know growing up, my parents did a great job of just instilling self-love within me. But you know how you go to school, you go to all these different places, and when your skin tone, you look on TV, you look at magazines, and when your skin tone is only seen with, like, you know, the people who are doing things they shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? But it's different tones that are just, oh, she's so beautiful for this and that, whatever. It kind of takes a toll on you. So I really want, and it was so interesting for me having a daughter who is so much lighter than me. It's like that, but opposite for her. So here she is telling me, oh, mommy, I want to be dark skinned. And so many years for myself growing up, it was so opposite. I wanted to be a lighter skin tone. So I just see, and from the stories that I've been told and the conversations that I've been able to have with people, look, y'all, we all struggling with something. Okay. Like it's all of us. We all have some type of burden that we carry, some type of story that we've gone through. And when we're able to come together through, like you said, illustrations, through books, through conversations like this, and talk about what it is that's going on, and let people know, hey, I'm here for you. I've been there. I've done that. I get it. And let me tell you ways of what helped me to get through what I went through. And starting it early, like my baby, I refuse. None of my children. They may have 99 problems, but this will not be one.
No,
okay?
come on now.
Not in the Doggette household. They gonna love the beautiful skin that they're in, and they're all like my son. He got a little bit more melanin than my daughter. We'll see what this next baby looks like, but guess what? All y'all are beautiful, and so we will always instill that within them.
Yes, I love it. Because see, you know, you introducing them to a concept that's so powerful. You know. Furthering the imagination, you know,
right?
You say the sun has enriched me, so the power of affirmation has enriched me to a blessing, and melanin has graced. These words, your family is just blessed when it comes to the use of language. The melanin has graced me with its presence.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
I love it because,
Thank
you
you.
know, it just gives the positive reaffirmation that kids need as they're formulating who they are.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And another thing that I was super, I made it a very big thing to highlight in this book is that other skin tones as well. So I start out the book, you know, I can't start out with the chocolate, but I did talk about the other skin tones. So we have like her aunt in there, my sister-in-law. She's Italian American. So we talk about her skin tone. We have my nephews, they're biracial, of course. And so we talk about that skin tone. We have an Afro-Latina character in the book. We have a Japanese character in the book. I just wanted to go all across the different continents and showcase the beauty that is the human race.
The reading rainbow.
Okay.
Yes. So listen, I love it. I love it. You know, again, we want you to go to a girl named Noah.com. Begin to type into the chats, you know, your thoughts about this book. Give positive affirmations, but just keep those affirmations to yourself if you hadn't gone to the website, okay? Because that's when we know you serious. That's it. See,
Right.
We got to bridge the gap between, right? You know, what we say and what we do. You know,
and
I mean,
I'll get the little notifications too on my phone.
Yeah.
Go to the website.
So real quick. So tell us, how much is your book? How much is your book?
So the book on my website is $15.
Okay.
So it is 15. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Listen, $15. Look, right now, man, sow that seed. A girl named Noah. This is a story that I'm telling you, woman, I wish we could stay here and read the entire book, but I can't because then, you know, it'll defeat the purpose of it being in your home. So you can feel what I feel right now on my fingertips. You know, it just feels so good, you know. But going back to the story here, I mean, when you look at Noah Fire, I mean, talk about that moment as a mother, how that made you feel.
It crushed me. Like, as a mother, you want to do everything in your power to make your baby feel loved, appreciated, beautiful, secure. And again, it was just so interesting for me because, again, in my household, we all chocolate. Like, all of my mama's side, my daddy's side, like, all of us are chocolate. And to marry into a family, like, my husband is the chocolate one in his family, but they all light skinned.
Wow.
And so for us to produce someone who is lighter complected and to just hear it again from the opposite side of what my experience was growing up, it was literally a moment that I won't forget. And again, I wanted to do everything in my power as a mommy to just pour into her, to use affirming language to show her how special she is, how beautiful she is. And not just her, but to show her the beauty in other skin tones. So by me uplifting her with her beautiful golden skin tone, I'm not taking away from my beautiful melanin enriched skin tone as well. We're all beautiful. And I want her to see differences. So many times we get caught up in, oh, well, I don't see skin tone. I don't see differences. No, I need you to see differences.
Exactly.
Right. That's what makes us beautiful. God made us different. Different is a good thing. So never shy away from that, but expound upon that. Let your children know that there are differences in this world, and that's how God made us. That's not a mistake. And let's love the differences that we see in one another.
Look, there's so much about this book in this small snapshot that I want you to get and understand that's so educational. Because 10 years ago, 20 years ago, we didn't have books like this.
No, we didn't.
Cry out about books like this, but here is it. Here is it. One of our own has taken the initiative to create. She is a creative and a creator. She has created power out of her own experience that can bring healing to your family. Listen, you know, before we end, I am really amazed at this cover, and let me say why. because in this cover you have a picture of a black family. Now, who is that family? I mean, I think we know, but just tell us.
That's us.
Yeah. Now, who is us? Who is us?
So that is myself, my husband James Doggette Jr., and our little ones Poppy and Noah.
Yes, and Noah, Poppy and Noah. So listen, I'm just thinking, the confidence that Noah has on his front cover. I mean,
Ooh, yes.
what are you trying to communicate with this pose? What are you trying to communicate with how well put together she is? What are we communicating when we've been talking about the art displayed on the background? This is a home that's being taken care of. This is not the abandoned or the broken up,
Right.
family that we are used to portraying. This is a new day, America.
It's a new day. It's a new dawn, a new day. So one of the things, I was very intentional with this book. So the outfit that Noah actually has on in the cover, that's an outfit that she actually owns by a black designer. And so I just wanted to do all that black girl magic. So that's the first thing. That is an actual outfit that she's going to wear tomorrow for picture day as well, because we're getting as much use out of it as possible.
Yes.
But I mean, her stance, that's my baby. Like, she's confident, she's spunky, her heart is it's so beautiful. Like, when I tell you my baby, she wants everyone to be included. She's so kind. And I wanted that kindness, but also that strength to be reflected throughout the pages of this book.
I mean, listen, now I'm gonna go to this picture. Now I'm getting a sense that somebody likes fashion.
I do.
I mean the power of fashion. I mean that looks like a Michelle Obama piece right there.
Thank you. That's actually imitation from another black designer. I was trying to be very intentional. Absolutely. What I have on right now, this is a black designer. Yes.
And listen, Demia. I mean, does Noah always look that good when she's in the house?
Okay, look, this is no lie. I kid you not. My daughter dresses herself in the morning. She will come into my room fully dressed. I mean, whether it's a Princess Tiana outfit, whether it's like a full dress, I'm like, it'll be a Sunday, like early, 7. She comes, I'm like, baby, where are you going? Mommy, I just want to look nice. And my son does the same thing. Like, don't get it twisted. Poppy, he's the 3-year-old. My kids love to just dress. And I say, okay, kudos. Yes. So to answer that question, yes, that is truly Noah.
Wow. So listen, there's so much more in this story. Family time, is important in this story. Fun. Our kids need to know. Our kids need to know that God has smiled on us in our glorious skin. Thank you for this introduction of more to come.
Yes.
We've not heard the last of Demia, and maybe soon we'll see Noah Doggette with a book. So right now, we want to let everybody know you can go to the website. Please don't let this show be in vain. We're here to support Black authors and to introduce you to our very own Adventism. And here's a book that is definitely for your house. A Girl Named Noah.com. Go there now. The books are $15. My Glorious Skin, a Chronicles of a Girl Named Noah by Demia Doggette. And we're just so excited that she has graced us with her presence and coming here on our show today. Our time is almost up. We are thanking you so much. Any parting words that you'd like to share with the audience before we go?
I just want to thank you so much for the opportunity. I want to tell you guys, and I'll make this super brief, but like I said in the beginning, it took me 3 years from start to finish to get this book out there. There was a series of unfortunate events that turned into blessings for myself. I didn't see it at the time, but turned into huge blessings for myself and for my family. So if anything, I just want to leave you guys just with knowledge of whatever it is that God's instilled in your heart, go for it. It doesn't matter how long it takes you. It doesn't matter how rough the road may be to get there. It doesn't, like any obstacle, it doesn't matter. God, if he's given that thing to you, he's not going to go over it. Sometimes we want to go over it. Nah, that's not how he works. He's going to take you through it, and he's going to hold your hand the entire way through. So I just want to leave those parting words with you guys. If I can write this book, If you guys have a book, if you have a dream, if you have a passion, if you have a goal, whatever it may be, go for it. Sky's the limit, sky and beyond. So go for it.
Hey, thank you so much. God bless you. This is our time here on Book It. We're so glad to have had Demia visit us and share with us her book entitled The Chronicles of a Girl Named Noah, My Beautiful, My Glorious Skin. And we want you to make sure right now that you go to agirlnamednoah.com, purchase those copies. I have a few copies left that we want to share with you. If by chance you're one of the lucky audience and you're viewing right now, and right now you go to that website, secsda.org/bookit, we may, as supplies last, be able to send you a free copy, but we don't have many of those, which is why we are directing everybody to go to agirlnamednoah.com, and we hope to hear your stories. Go on Amazon, please share a testimony so that we can get those reviews high, and so that we can show love and be blessed at the same time from this book. On next week, we have with us Dr. Andy Lampkin, African American Healers in the Seventh-day Adventist Church. We look forward to see you then. Until next time, thank you for joining, and we hope that you book it.